the whole female talking about if Cardi's the blueprint, why can't she keep a man? First of all, babe, I was married for 7 years. I put a $500,000 ring on my finger 2 times. I left. Didn't left me. And I have right now that love me down, protect me down, love me down, fly to me every weekend. A man don't make me. I make a lot of bread, but I don't know how he got to come over here. I am a talented, rich, bad, creative bad. I'm good at everything that I do. I'm looking for a that is a partner. I never wanted to depend on a man.
Cardi B just broke her silence, and she didn't hold back for even a second. After weeks of swirling breakup rumors, whispers about her love life, and even bizarre accusations about her body, Cardi popped up on Twitter Spaces with a firestorm of truth, attitude, and zero filter. She didn't name names, but she didn't need to. Every line hit hard, and every word made it clear she's been watching, she's been quiet. But now she's done playing nice. From a wild rumor that her BBL smelled like a trash bag in July to people questioning why she can't keep a man, Cardi tackled it all head on. And in classic Cardi style, she didn't just respond. She dragged, laughed, ranted, and reminded everyone who she really is.
I don't know who made that the up. Talking about people BBLs thinking blah, 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 BBLs. I don't know what type of did a video saying that about herself, but that's you. If you don't know how to wash your ass and you have bad BO, that's on you. You've been having a fat.
But here's the thing. Was this just another unfiltered Cardi rant? Or was it something deeper? Because with an album dropping in September conveniently titled Am I the Drama? You have to wonder, is all this chaos just part of the plan? It all started with a digital disappearing act. Cardi quietly scrubbed her Instagram clean of any trace of Stephen Diggs' no couple photos, no flirty captions, not even a birthday shout out. Just like that, he vanished from her feed. And in 2025, we all know what that means. Fans went wild. Within hours, rumors started flying. People assumed the worst, that they had split, that Cardi was done, and that once again, she couldn't make it work. Suddenly, Twitter was flooded with hot takes, and TikTok was crawling with armchair analysts asking, is Cardi the issue? But while everyone else was talking, Cardi stayed quiet at least. Until now, because when she finally responded, her tone wasn't bitter. It wasn't even defensive. It was confident, playful, and almost amused. She didn't confirm or deny anything outright, but she made one thing crystal clear. She's not pressed, and she's definitely not heartbroken. If anything, Cardi made it sound like things between her and Diggs are better than ever. And instead of trying to correct the internet, she let her words drip with a different kind of message, one that said, I'm good, y'all just bored. But that wasn't the only thing she cleared up. The internet's favorite insult came back around, and this time, Cardi wasn't having it. Some random voice online tossed out a loaded question. If Cardi B is the blueprint, why can't she keep a man? That one comment lit the match. And Cardi, who usually claps back with humor or a slick tweet, decided to go full throttle this time. Her response? Direct, emotional, unapologetically raw. She reminded everyone she wasn't some girl chasing commitment. She was married for 7 years. And not just married. She had 2 $500,000 rings on her finger. She didn't get left, she left. That part mattered to her. Then she said it loud and proud. A man don't make me. I make a lot of bread. I'm a talented, rich, bad, creative baddie. I'm good at everything I do. And honestly, she wasn't bragging, she was setting the record straight. For Cardi, this wasn't just about defending herself. It was about dismantling a narrative that keeps circling her name. The idea that she's somehow flawed because her relationships don't always look perfect. That she can't keep a man, as if keeping one is a badge of honor when you're already winning without one. She made it clear she's not desperate, she's not broken, and she's not dependent. She's looking for a partner, not a provider. And if the energy's not right, she'll walk no matter how flashy the man is. But just when the internet thought they had dragged Cardi enough, the wildest rumor yet took center stage. Just when things couldn't get messier, the internet invented one of the most outrageous rumors Cardi's ever had to deal with. It started with a claim so ridiculous, it almost sounded made up, because it was. Allegedly, Stephen Diggs was overheard saying that Cardi B's BBL smelled like a trash bag in July. Yeah, someone really said that. The rumor took off like wildfire. Memes exploded, reaction videos flooded TikTok, and shady blog pages ran. with it like it was gospel. People weren't just laughing, they were dragging. And Cardi, she heard every word. So she responded. And she didn't whisper, she went all the way in on Twitter Spaces, and her rant was pure fire. She didn't just deny the rumor, she shredded it. She questioned who even started the idea that bells could smell, then straight up said, if you don't know how to wash yourself and got bad BO, that's on you. Then came the now viral quote that had everybody talking. I've been having a fat A for 15 mother years. I know how to wash this S. Open that cheek and swirl around with some Dove soap. Soak that S in white vinegar. That moment wasn't just savage, it was peak Cardi. Unfiltered, hilarious, and 100% unbothered. She turned the rumor on its head, made fun of it, and reminded people she's not the one to play with. But more than that, she exposed how quickly the internet jumps on lies, especially when they're aimed at women's bodies. Still, people kept asking, why is Cardi even responding to this nonsense? Why give it energy? Well, there might be more strategy behind these clapbacks than anyone realized. People love to ask the same question every time Cardi claps back. Why does she even respond to these nobodies? It's a fair question. Until you realize Cardi's been doing this since day one. From the moment she blew up on social media, Cardi's never acted like she was above the drama. Whether it's a random Twitter troll, a YouTube gossip blogger, or a verified account with a slick comment, she sees it all, and she says something. Some fans get it, others say she's giving clout to people who don't deserve it. But here's the twist. This time, it doesn't feel random. It feels timed. Cardi's not just ranting, she's revving up. Her new album drops in September, and what's the name? Am I the Drama? Suddenly, the clapbacks hit different. Each response feels like a trailer. Each rant sounds like a preview. She's not just defending herself, she's building anticipation, turning internet chaos into calculated content. And let's be honest, no one rants like Cardi. She doesn't need a script. She doesn't need a filter. She just speaks. And the internet moves. So maybe it's not about the trolls at all. Maybe this is Cardi doing what she's always done best, controlling the conversation her way. And that brings us to the bigger picture. Is this all a coincidence? Or are we watching one of the smartest promo rollouts in the game? Here's where things get real interesting. Cardi's album is officially dropping September 19th. And the title, Am I the Drama? At first, people thought it was just a clever name, something catchy to reflect her personality. But now, it's starting to look like a full-blown strategy. Because every time Cardi goes live, every time she claps back or responds to the mess online, it ties back to that central question, is she the drama? And more importantly, does she want to be? One of the hosts from The Breakfast Club even said it outright. If Cardi leaned into this and turned her unfiltered rants into a branded series, it would be a genius move. Picture it, every wild Twitter space becomes an episode. Every viral quote, a piece of promo, and let's not forget, Cardi knows how to go viral. She doesn't need a marketing team to create buzz, she is the buzz. She just opens her phone, speaks her mind, and the internet handles the rest. So maybe the question isn't, why is she addressing the drama? Maybe it's what if? This is the whole point, because right now, all eyes are on her. The headlines, the blogs, the memes, they're feeding into a storm that Cardi might have started on purpose. And if that's true, we're not just watching an artist defend herself. We're watching her roll out loud, messy, and completely on brand. In the middle of all this chaos, the rumors, the clapbacks, the album tease, Cardi briefly brought up a familiar name, Offset. But here's what's different this time. She didn't dive into drama. There was no shade, no accusations, no cryptic tweets. She mentioned Offset casually during her Twitter space, like someone referencing a part of their past that no longer needs explaining. For Cardi, it wasn't about him, it was about her, and that subtle shift says a lot. Because for years, her public image has been tangled in the ups and downs of her relationships. Every time something went wrong, the headlines weren't just about the music, they were about Cardi as a woman, Cardi as a wife, Cardi as the problem. But now, it feels like she's rewriting that narrative in real time. She's centering herself in the conversation. She's not the rapper with a messy love life, she's the boss who chooses when and how to let people in. She's done with defending her relationships and even more done with being defined by them. And that's powerful, because for the first time in a long time, the focus isn't on Offset. It's not on Diggs. It's not on the man standing next to her. It's on Cardi, unfiltered, unbothered, and in full control of the storyline. But the biggest twist, she might be using the very drama people throw at her to build something. Even bigger. So here's the question that won't go away. Is Cardi B just caught in drama, or is she mastering it? Because when you zoom out, the pattern is hard to ignore. Every rumor, every insult, every viral moment somehow feeds right back into her brand. Her name trends. Her rants go viral. And just like that, she's everywhere again. But it's not just chaos. It's chess. Cardi isn't running from controversy. She's flipping it into content. And she's doing it at the perfect time. With a new album, a new rollout, and a new message, she's not the victim of the drama. She might be the architect. The internet tried to drag her over a fake BBL rumor. She turned it into a viral moment. People questioned her love life. She clapped back, made headlines, and reminded everyone she's not the one to play with. Even her haters are helping because every comment, every post, every click is part of the machine. And maybe that's the biggest power move of all, because while other celebrities stay quiet, let the PR team take over, or issue clean-cut statements, Cardi goes live. She speaks directly. And whether you love her or hate her, you're listening. So no, Cardi B might not be running from the drama. She might just be running it. And if this is just the beginning of her rollout, you won't want to miss what's next. So stay locked and hit that subscribe and get ready, because Cardi's just getting started.